Hi, thank you so much for joining me on this journey together about the truth, about the lies that your subconscious may be telling you about relationships. Now, what does that mean? Well, we all have belief systems. They're like computer programs. And just consider this little area right here the biggest computer on the planet, because it is. And it's very, very powerful, believe it or not. And sometimes our computers need an upgrade. Sometimes we get virus programs or fears, they could be called limiting beliefs, that cause our external world to go kind of haywire. And that is probably what is happening if you have a pattern of attracting jerks in your life, like I once did. I just, if I may, give you a little bit of background about me. In junior high, when you start having relationships, my one of my first boyfriends arranged to have my hair burned. Now I still to this day don't know why, but my hair literally went up in flames. It was very, very traumatic for a seventh grader or eighth grader, whenever it was. Anyway, then I didn't really date much in high school for probably obvious reasons, but I did find a boyfriend, and he ended up breaking my heart my senior year, and I had no one to go to the senior prom with, so I invited somebody who had invited me to their prom, and I thought, well, turnabout's fair play. Maybe he will come. And so I talked to him the very day of to confirm that we were going, what the plan was for the day of going to prom, and he never showed up. And then I went on to college, and again, didn't date very much, but ended up marrying pretty much the first guy I met out of high school, and he also turned out to be a really big jerk. But I didn't want to be divorced, so I stayed with it for 13 years and ultimately made the decision to get my life back. And that didn't go over really well. So I had to live in a safe house for 2 months because I was stalked, spied upon. My cell phone my telephone list of calls that I had made. He would call the people that I had called and harass them. So he was not taking the breakup very well, and that's what led to finally me living in a safe house for a couple months. So it was crazy, crazy times, and I'm very thankful that I figured out that the common denominator in all of those situations was me. And I went about to change absolutely everything. So one of the first beliefs that I realized that was running in my mind was that I said I'm stupid a lot. Like, how could you be so stupid? And just berating myself, and realized that my brain needed washing. So I went about figuring out how to reprogram my brain, and that journey has taken place over the last about 9 years. And so what I found, if that rings true for you, if this particular lie rings true for you about being stupid, or how could you be so dumb, or anything like that where you're berating yourself, I want you just to take a step back and go, stop, whoa, enough is enough. And then take a few deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And just kind of slow down for a minute, get in touch with yourself, breathe in and out about 3 times. Yeah, 3 times in and out really slowly and deeply. Because when we're in fear mode, or we're not very conscious and we're not really connected with our soul, we tend to breathe very shallowly, and we don't oxygenate our body, our cells, and especially our brain very well. So we don't think as clearly as we could. So breathe first and foremost, and then say, that was in the past, as in that old belief, the I was so stupid belief. And then go, what could be true? Did I learn something from that? Absolutely. So say, now I'm too smart to ever make that decision again. I'm too brilliant to allow that to happen. Or I'm too so So let's see. I'm so aware now that I will be able to take a step back and catch myself when I ever say that to myself again. So learning to be a friend to ourselves, because we would probably never say that to a girlfriend, that you're so stupid. No, we would not say that. So quit saying it to yourself and quit believing that lie and find the truth. And because the truth is, I think you're brilliant because you're listening to this. You're making changes, you're learning and you're growing. And you're doing that a little bit every day by watching this video series. So I look forward to sharing with you again. So be sure to watch your email for the next message. Take care.